Hey everyone, it's Carrie Lynn here. Today I'm heading back to the place that has become very familiar on my journey, a place I simply call Bigfoot Trail. This trail isn't an official hiking trail, it's actually an old animal trail on our property here on the Blackfeet Reservation. But over the years, it's become much more than that to me. It's a place where we've found unusual tracks, strange tree structures, and experienced things that are hard to explain. In this video, I want to take you along with me as I hike back into this area and share a personal experience that happened to me one summer while I was walking this same trail. I'll also give a quick update and talk a little bit about my trail cams that I currently set up here on our property. I'll share some of the wildlife that I've captured, and then I'll also show some evidence we've documented, including some photos of tracks and interesting structures we found in this area. For me, this isn't just about searching for Bigfoot. It's about documenting what happens out here, sharing the journey, preserving these experiences from our lands and our stories. So come along with me as we head back to Bigfoot Trail. Hey everybody, it's Carrie Lynn here. Welcome to the channel. It's about reservation life, a little bit about hiking, camping, and searching for Bigfoot. So, I haven't put out a video in a while. It's January the 10th, 2026. Happy New Year. Hope everybody has a blessed year. Looking forward to this year. Looking forward to maybe traveling a little bit more this year. I wanted to do a little more traveling last year in 2025, but wasn't able to. But I did get some good camping time in. But I'm just up here on Bigfoot Trail. So if any of you guys have watched my channel before, or watched the video before, I often talk about Bigfoot Trail. And the reason why we call it Bigfoot Trail is because there's a lot of activity up here. We have arches, we have X's, we have structures. We've found Bigfoot tracks here. We've had some encounters that really, I would say, was Bigfoot encounters. Never saw Bigfoot on this trail, but a lot of encounters. When I did see Bigfoot, it was down below, across the river, right behind me, going that direction. That's where I had my encounter. But there's just been a lot of activity up here. So this is January, and I didn't know how much snow was going to be up here, but there is quite a bit of snow up here. It was kind of a trek trying to get up here because I kept sinking into deep snow, and but I'm glad I made it. Come up and check the trail, see if there was any activity going on. I didn't see anything, and the only animal tracks that I have been seeing is a few rabbit tracks and some deer. I haven't even seen any moose tracks up here. But there's a lot of deer tracks, so we know there's a lot of deer moving through here. So I want to put up my trail cam and get my trail cam put up and leave it up here maybe for about a week, and then I'll come back, week and a half, I'll come back and pick it up and check things out. Anyway, just to give you an update, what I'm doing, what's going on, and why I'm here. So we'll walk around a little bit, see if we see anything interesting, and I'll meet you right back here. I haven't heard anything, any weird sounds, but I haven't made any sounds myself. I've just been kind of quiet and just kind of listening. So I haven't made any wood knocks. I haven't made any whoops or anything like that. Just listening. But it's so windy, it's kind of hard to hear, because even though it's calm here in the trees, you can hear the wind going above the trees, and it kind of sounds like a freight train going on top of you. But I thought this was last year me and Leilani came up here, and I thought this was kind of an interesting tree bend. It's not a break, the tree isn't broke at all. So I don't know if it was made as an arch when it was younger, and then it just continued to grow like that, because it's not broke. You can see up there, see if I can get a good view of it. There's the bottom part of it right there. But yeah, I was looking at it, and you can see it's a little crack, but like right here, but it's just like, it's not really like broke, like it broke that way. It's kind of like, to me, like it kind of got bent down and then kind of grew that way after a while. Being down like that, it just continued to grow, but I don't know. Let's walk down. Follow these deer tracks. Right back that way, I found a track in the mud. That was a couple days after me and my little dog were standing up here, and right down in this area, all this area here, we could hear something breaking branches, and they were big branches. They weren't like little, like twigs like this. Whatever was getting broke back here was pretty big branches that were getting broke. And I kind of got scared. Thought it was a moose. And I thought it was a moose, so I yelled and I said, "Hey." As soon as I yelled, and I got off the trail because I wanted to get me and my dog off the trail, because I thought if a moose comes charging up that trail, he's gonna come right in our direction. So we got off the trail and we got behind a big tree. But the moment I said, "Hey," everything stopped. And it was dead quiet back here. You didn't hear nothing. I didn't even hear footsteps heading out of here, like something taking off or walking away or something. Nothing. It was complete silence the moment I said, "Hey." So I stood up on the tree and I was looking down here, right down in this valley here, or this little ravine. I was looking down here and trying to see something, and it was kind of mid-afternoon, and so it was kind of dark down here. It was like I couldn't see too good down here, and I was too afraid to come down here after that, because whatever it was pretty big. That was down here breaking branches and stuff. And so I told Leilani about it, and so she said, "Well, let's go up there." So we came up here like 2 days later, and we walked around here, and we ended up going up that ridge right up there. So see if I can zoom in. We went up that ridge right up there. But before we did, we walked back through here, and there's a little spring back there where water comes down. And that it's kind of muddy back there, so that's where I seen that track. And it was just one track, and I would say it was about 13, 14 inches. It wasn't really big, but it was just that one track. And there was a lot of fallen leaves and grass and stuff like that we couldn't really see much else, where it led to. But We walked around here and we didn't hear anything. And when me and Little Bit, my dog, when we left, instead of going back on the trail that way, we cut off a Bigfoot Trail coming down this way. And then we cut across. And there's another animal trail you hook up to, and then you come down, back down towards where our house used to sit. But all while we were back here, we could not hear like nothing. No squirrels. And there's chipmunks back here. No chipmunks. No grouse. No birds singing. Nothing. Dead silence back here. Just like now. And this is summertime. So there should be a lot of animal sounds and activity going on, but there was nothing. And so I decided to hike west and head west and go up the ridge up there. And when I did, and we start going up the ridge, there was tons of activity of birds singing and chipmunks squeaking and all kinds of stuff going on up west of our property. So I was like, wow, something definitely was back there to make all of the animals suddenly go silent. It's looking south on Bigfoot Trail where the fence line runs down that way. It's kind of deep going down there, but there was a structure down there, but they haven't messed with it for several years, so it's kind of coming down now and stuff. But yeah, so we're coming back up from the ravine, so it's a little windier up here, but I'm kind of so that's the ravine down there. That's where the branches were breaking and everything like that. And then going up here, see where those down trees are there? That's where me and my dog, we jumped behind those. And we were standing right here when I heard the trees. Actually, I was standing a little bit further back because I couldn't see the ravine too good. And my only concern was just getting us off of the trail, because I didn't know what was down there. Whatever was down there was big, and I didn't know if it would come our direction. Hey everyone, I made it back to the vehicle and heading back toward town. So I decided on putting up the trail cam down below. There's an animal trail that heads straight east of where our house used to sit. So it heads straight east, so I went back into the woods back there, and that's where I stuck the trail cam. Second trail cam I was bringing down to Bigfoot camp, but it got too dark on me, so I won't be able to put that up probably till either tomorrow or Monday. This is Saturday, so probably be able to put that one up Monday and bring it down to Bigfoot camp and see what's been roaming around Bigfoot camp in the middle of winter. So I'm headed back to town, but I just want to thank you for watching the video. Thank you for tuning into my channel, and I'll see you again.